Yo, what's up, dudes? What's up? Where have I been? Where have you been? So a very quick video, just to say, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm back. It's the summer, and then I had some stuff I had to do for real work. I'm running through TH2 through a clean patch. And all the distortion you're hearing, and all that clean, just by backing off on the volume, is from the new Seymour Duncan 805 distortion pedal, which is like phenomenal. I'm loving this thing, and I got a video coming up on that real soon. And I'm really loving that. So stay tuned for that. And while we're talking about upcoming videos, I think that there's going to be a little bit more regularity with my videos. I've been trying to put out 1 or 2 a week for a while now, and I think that's going to continue. I don't think I'll be doing much more than that. Maybe 3 a week on occasion. But what I'm trying to do is set up a little bit more regularity so that I know what to prepare and I can keep focused, and you know what to expect, and you can look forward to stuff and know when things are going to be coming out. So I thought about this over the summer while I was doing a little bit less online and a little bit more development. And so I came up with a few different areas, setting up instruments, setting up guitars, going through and talking about what I know. I did work in a music store for 10 years, and I did set up probably, I don't know, a half a dozen to a dozen guitars every month. You know, it's like I was probably doing a restring a day there for a while. I mean, it was pretty crazy. So, you know, you learn a few tips and tricks for getting that done. And whatever I can impart, I'll be glad to do it. So, sort of setups, installing pickups, setting up a Floyd Rose, installing, you know, tuners, you know, whatever. I don't think we're going to get into, you know, maybe truss rod adjustments, but, you know, probably not filing frets or anything like that, because people just generally don't do that at home. That's a little too focused. But, you know, there's a lot to cover other than that, and I can show you different things. And, you know, I've talked about doing it before, and I did try to shoot a restring video, but I think now that I have the GoPro, it'll be a lot easier because it can do the close-up shots and come out really good. So, anyway, setup stuff, and, of course, reviews. I've got the this Duncan pedal. And a few other things to check out. So we'll be doing that. And so reviews will continue as they have always been around. And of course, the vlog, I'll come on here kind of like what I'm doing right now. There's really no purpose of this other than to talk and say hello and say what's going on and how have you been? Oh, interesting. So, yeah, more, you know, the vlog, probably do that, you know, every once in a while, have a vlog. And again, the timing will be fairly regular. You know, as a part of vlog, we can do Q&A stuff. We can do sort of food for thought stuff and throw questions out there. And, that's a little bit more of like a conversation. And then the theory, I think some of the people really like the theory. And I'd like to keep that going. That's definitely, I think, important. So the theory will keep going. Ear training will be a part of the theory. And that's coming right up. I actually found my old ear training audio tapes, and boy, were they taking me back. And I played it on piano back then. I thought for sure I had done it on guitar, but I hadn't. I did it on piano, and I really need to do that again, because with guitar you can be slightly out of tune, even if the guitar is in tune. I like it better with the piano because you get that certainty of the tuning, right? And you know that when you're hitting something, you're getting it, precise. So ear training theory, that'll be a program that will continue on. That's not going anywhere. That's coming back, roaring back. And then I'm going to do a section on like guitar tech. And by guitar tech, I don't mean like setups and things like that. I mean technology. I got my first computer in 1983, my first IBM PC in 1985. I was an MCSE before my current line of work. So, I'm a little bit of a tech guy, and I think I know quite a bit. I have an iPad and an iPhone and, a few things. I'm familiar with a lot of those apps. People are like, oh, you should really check out Bias. It's like I've had Bias since day one. I just haven't done a video on it. And, there's been so many videos out there. I wasn't really sure what I could add to it. But, maybe I can, come up with some patches or something. We can go through it and take a look. But I'll do a little bit more on the tech. I always thought that my setting up my PC video was unfocused. When I watch that video, I cringe at my lack of focus on it. So we will probably revisit that and get into, I think, a little bit easier setup, because a lot of people say, I really like the sound you're getting. I would like to get a similar sound. How can I do that, on a budget? And that I can help you with. So we'll do a little bit more with the tech. And the last item would be lessons. I think so many other people just do the lesson thing. I don't know that there's much I can really, add to that. But I may do sort of a quick lesson thing where I do, just like a riff or something very small. Don't get really into too heavy detail. Keep the videos very short and put them out on a more frequent basis. And for that, I might do actually just another channel. And if people want that in their stream, they can subscribe to that channel. And if not, then don't. Because, I think focusing it like that would make more sense for me. And so that's it. I've already sort of gone through the calendar and planned out about 35 videos for the rest of this year, roughly. And that includes a break around Thanksgiving and a break around Christmas. So it should be good. And I'm looking forward to doing it. And I'm looking forward to being back real soon. I will, next up is probably going to be the 805 review, because I love this pedal. If I was in tune. I mean, it can just get so gnarly. And at the same time get really clean. Cool. Anyway, more on that. And I even have the multiple adapters for it. I have a 9-volt adapter and an 18-volt, and we'll check that out and see if that makes any difference. But that's all for a future video. All right, guys. Until then. Yeah, this guitar is mine now. This was Bobby's. And I traded him a Squier Strat for it. This guitar needed a bit of work, but I've worked on it, and I think it's playing a little bit better than when Bobby had it. The body and the headstock are two different colors because this is an 87. The headstock is supposed to be black, but the guy liked the multiple colors, so he painted it, and he didn't match it right. And then Bobby tried to match it a little better, and he didn't get it right. So Bobby wanted to go back to black, but they sent him the wrong decal. They sent him a black one. So, it's like just such a snafu, right? But the neck has a decent, I don't know if you can see that. Got a decent flame grain to it. The old square backs. Those are the ones I like the best. All right, guys. Well, I'll be back real soon. Rock on.